Hi, I'm Rick, and my website is ancientchess.com. This is about Shuuro, one of the really most exceptional chess variants to come out in a long time. Shuuro, it's easy to learn. If you play chess, you can learn this game in a few minutes, and it's totally engaging. Shuuro. Also, the game is very well made. These pieces, look, they're just very nice, standard chess pieces in beautiful colors. This is not a Shuuro piece. This is one of my kids' mermaid dolls. It's not part of the game. Ancient Chess. You can get this game at ancientchess.com. So if you're interested, go there and see it listed for sale. The Shuuro pieces are very beautiful standard pieces. They're a little bit smaller than standard. That's because they have to fit on a much larger board, and there's many more of them. You see, I got bags here of pieces. I got more pieces up front. Part of the idea of Shuuro is you've got a bigger army. The other idea of Shuuro is that you select your army. You have a certain number of points to buy your army. The queens cost more than the knights, the knights cost more than the pawns, etc. Everybody gets one king, of course, because that's the nature of the game. So, to begin this game, each player has 800 points, and they're going to spend their points according to this payment schedule. Queens cost 110 points, rooks cost 70 points, bishops 40, knights 40, pawns 10. You can get up to 4 queens, up to 6 rooks, up to 8 bishops, 8 knights, up to 16 pawns. So, what you're going to do is give yourself a little shopping list. The whole novel part of this game is set up. Once you get set up, it's just going to be chess, but wow. So for this sample, I have blue choosing a very powerful army with 4 queens, 4 rooks, 1 knight, and 4 pawns. For red, I have a less powerful piece army, but with many more pieces. So it's going to be a very uneven dynamic, but theoretically an even struggle. And it'll be very interesting to see who wins this one. Red's going to have only 1 queen, only 2 rooks, like regular, but then 4 bishops, 6 knights, and 5 pawns. In each case, it adds up to 800 points. This part is done in secret. I don't know how many of each piece you have. You don't know how many of each piece I have. Finally, after it's decided, they can come out, because you're not allowed to choose your army depending on what you see the other guy's army being selected as. So, I'm going to take out the extra pieces. I already selected the pieces I showed you there. You guys are the red. We're the blue. I'm the blue. Playing for ancientchess.com. You're the other guy, whoever you are. And the next thing is certain obstacles called plinths. Now, these are plastic blocks. They're made sort of to look like they're made out of concrete or something, you know. Boom. Plinth. They fit really just right on the squares. And they're going to be placed randomly. I first place mine. I roll, let's see, second. Oh, these are quadrants, by the way. It's a 12 by 12 board divided into 6 by 6 quadrants. So 2 plinths in each quadrant. Second column, third row, first column, 5th row. Now in the next quadrant, 6th column, 4th row, and then 2nd column, 2nd row. Okay, I just placed my plinths randomly. Let's say you place your plinths randomly also. I'm not going to roll for you, but I'm just going to use my random sense of things to say you get those, I get these. Now we take turns deploying our forces. You got to have you guys off the board here. You roll to see who deploys first. Say you do. First, you have to place your king somewhere in the center six squares on your first row. So let's say you want to hide behind a plinth. They're just blocks. The only thing that can land on a plinth is a knight. That's the thing. Otherwise, they just block any other pieces. It creates more of a landscape for the whole game to take place in. After you place your king, I place my king. Then you have to fill up your first row, if you can. So you start placing. Let's see. How are we doing this? You're going to start placing a queen. I'm placing a queen. You're placing a bishop. I'm placing a queen. You're only supposed to have one queen. How'd that get in there? You're placing a knight. I'm placing a queen. We just take turns filling up the first row. And when the first row is all filled up, no pawns are allowed in the first row. When the first row is all filled up, then pawns start to be placed in the second row. And I'm getting a little random here, but basically you take turns till one person runs out of pieces and the other one just continues. If you actually fill up the second row, you can go on and start putting pawns in the third row, but you never go beyond the third row. And you always place all your pieces that are not pawns first and place your pawns last. Okay, so suppose we've gone through that stage, set everything up, then we just play chess. Whoever rolls the highest number goes first. You rolled a 4, I rolled a 6. Sorry, I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I start playing, you start playing, I start playing, you start... Look, you can put your knight on a plinth. Oh, by the way, if you happen to have it set up where your king can be taken in the first move, you just lose. So, fortunately, you put your king well protected, and my king is somewhat protected. You just play chess. You know, the only difference between this and a regular game of chess play is that the knights are able to land on these plinths and other pieces are blocked by them. The board is larger and the selection of army is different. It's all very clear from there, and if you have basic chess knowledge and chess strategizing, you are not going to have any trouble really getting into this game. So, let me encourage you to look at this game, and also there's an expanded version of this game made for 4 players. The board's not any bigger, but more armies are added. It's called Turanga, and I'll do a video of that too, so you can see that. Thanks for watching, theancientchess.com, and I really hope you like this game.